me explain to you why people are calling you a pick-me girl, because the internalized misogyny.
Alright, let's get it. Xander Stone reactions back in the motherfucking mix. Alright, look. Oh my gosh. Okay, alright, so what made me want to make this video is when she started saying the word internalized misogyny, right? Internalized misogyny. I was like, what the hell is internalized misogyny? Because these political movements with like invisible string puppet master, puppeteer, social engineering motherfuckers in the background that you obviously know are there, but you just don't know which one it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, those shits right there, they're always pulling out words out they ass like internalized misogyny. But the thing is, the only way to get people on their side is if they accuse the other side of being what they are. Now, check this out for an example. Motherfucker. Yo, check this shit out, right? Because, look, I looked up the definition of internalized misogyny. Well, first of all, I looked up misogyny. And misogyny is basically like a dislike or disdain or some prejudice against women. Okay? Get that in your head, right? Out of all of these women out here that's just hearing shit on the internet and repeating that shit because they feel like they can identify with the emotion that they're feeling right now. Because it's not about logic. We already have established this over 100,000 years of it's not about logic with women. You know what I'm saying? It's mostly, some of them are very logical, but a lot of them, you know what I'm saying? Oh, very emotional. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, check this out, dog. Check this out, dog, because it's about to blow your mind. Because it blew my mind when I thought about it, because I didn't know what internalized misogyny was before I looked at this shit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what it was. So I've been sitting back peeping game like I was a conspiracy theorist back before that shit was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had my family members laugh at me. I done lost friends over this shit. You know what I'm saying? But like, alright, let me break it down to you. Like I said before, internalized misogyny is disdain and just straight up like prejudice. I just hate women for no fucking reason, right? Right? Nobody hates women like women do. What do I mean by this? Check out the girl in the video, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know she hate herself all bucks. Internalized misogyny, internalize this. Collagen. This lips don't look like that. Look at that girl lips. Lips do not look like that. Internalized misogyny. That's the first thing that she even said. That's the first thing that she said that came out of her mouth. Well, first of all, let me explain to you about internalized misogyny. Bro, why do you even need to look that good just to be on that video? You know what I'm saying? I identify with beauty, but at the same time, I don't really like the septum piercing thing. I don't like a girl look like she got all kind of snot and boogers hanging out her nose. Like, it just don't look attractive. And most of the girls that wear that shit act like this girl. So just all bucks. That's all. That might be some internalized misogyny, but it's not my fault. You didn't have to wear that shit. You know what I'm saying? If you was really hip to the game and you really understood the type of people that wear that shit, you wouldn't wear that shit, because that shit is whack. They whack. Because she gonna talk about some internalized misogyny, but she got Botox in her lips. You think you don't think that's a dead giveaway? It's right on her face. That's why you can overlook it, because this is right there on her face. Like, the shit is all lopsided and shit. Bro, before I even go any further than that, bro, that's all we need to really check right now. We looking at that right now. You know what I'm saying? Nobody hates you more than you hate your freaking self, okay? Nobody hates you more than you hate your fucking self, man. You know what I'm saying? Internalized misogyny, bro. Yo, look at how batshit crazy this girl looks, right? Alright? That's the septum piercing I was talking about that I don't like. It looked like she got snot drooling out her nose and stuff like that. Some people might like that. Some people might find that a little kinky. You know what I'm saying? But not me, man. And then the big ass Angelina Jolie lip on the bottom, bro. Like, why you didn't get the top half done? You know what I'm saying? At least Angelina got the top half done or something. I don't know. The shit looked proportional. This looked like a sandwich with no top piece of bread on it. You know what I'm saying? So check this out, bro. And then she got the big ass crazy person eyes and shit, like bruh, like this, like, you gotta watch out for people like this, man, because these folks is crazy as hell, bro. This person got 170 likes on the video, and I'm sure it's not because she's just pretty. I'm sure she has something of validity to say every now and again, but this right here is totally off. You know what I'm saying? She got 100 people in the comments all talking about, oh yeah, talk about the, you know, try to bring this woman down. Really? She just said in the video that Chloe Roma was taking down women by building up men, which is dumb as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't think of it as a bad thing if I saw a man trying to help out a woman because the woman has a clearly unfair advantage. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't call him a pick him or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, these people is crazy, dog. Like, this look like some MK Ultra type shit right here, bruh. Like, like, bruh, look at her though, bruh. Like, the shit look crazy, dog. It looks crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, the shit pop out at you every now and again. Like, they know how to wear like a regular person face. You know what I'm saying? Like my face. But I don't ever be doing no shit like this. You know what I'm saying? Especially if I'm not talking about some malicious shit, like hating on somebody or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So we got into the whole toxic misogyny thing, and like, nobody hates you but yourself, bro. Nobody hates you more than yourself. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, we had a saying like, women hate women. That's why they can't stand to be around each other. And there's so much stuff that happens on a female playing field that we can't even begin to fathom this shit as men. You know what I'm saying? And that's just from what I've seen, the little tidbits that they do let you see. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, like, you just got to be aware of these type of people, because if you listen to these people, you're going to end up looking exactly like this. And I don't want that for y'all. I want y'all to have, you know what I'm saying, a good facial structure. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, I want y'all to be happy with yourselves. I want you to not hate yourself. I don't want you to have to feel like you have to rely on spiritualism and sexuality, and you know what I mean, because eventually they're going to try to get you to be proud of it, and pride is a deadly sin, especially on a malicious type vibe like this, bro. Especially on the malicious anti-life vibe like this. And yes, I call it anti-life because that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? All right, that's what it is. Let's break it down, man. Let's break it down, because they want you to hate yourself. They want men and women to hate their motherfucking self. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't be surprised if it was mainly orchestrated by the women, but from what I'm seeing, women are being manipulated by something else too. You know what I'm saying? So women are being manipulated, the men are being manipulated. Where I'm coming from is, my position is, we need to take back our lives, you know what I'm saying, and our consciousness, and our spirit, and our soul, and our well-being. You know what I'm saying? There's people out here that are straight up speaking out, trying to keep people's voices down because they don't want to they want a world where they always have the upper hand, they're always in power, they're always abusing somebody else. And that is some BS, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you want to talk about misogyny, which is just like just hating another person, another human being for no reason, you know what I'm saying? Nobody's been convinced to do that more than women in our society. You know what I'm saying? We can't even talk about what a woman is. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all hate being women. There, I said it. Y'all hate being women. You hate being yourselves. At a time when you're more liberated than any, you hate being yourself. All right, you take that shit off the screen. All right, so we're at the point now in history where women are talking about we can't even talk about what a woman is. It's like, yeah, we can't really speak on what a woman is, but if you want to be a woman, you can be a woman. You know what I'm saying? Fellas, you know what I'm saying? They want to talk about internalized misogyny, which is a prejudice, hatred that they learn from somebody else. And women have been provoked under the guise that they are weak. They were provoked by some feminist lady somewhere at a seminar said that these women are weak, right? So now the women are like, we're not weak. So this is a manipulation from the jump. I don't know how many hundreds of years this has been going on, but that's one thing I can tell you. And I'm not saying that if you want to be a trans person, that's wrong. Because if that's you, then that's really you. But at the same time, if you're trying to influence people before they even think about making a decision, there's something wrong with that. It's like, why are you trying so hard? We've had cross dressers and girly boys, lady boys for a long time. So not only do they collectively self-loathe and then accuse other people of hating themselves, we're gonna now tell you that it's okay to chop your private parts off, or your genitalia off. It's okay because all of us are doing it. We all identify as trans, but how many of them are actually getting the surgery? How many of them? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we all identify as trans. Go ahead, chop your penis off. In a society where we're currently demasculating men at every turn. Even at the grocery store, you take your man to the grocery store, y'all together with the shopping cart, and you gotta say something that's highly emasculating. And you don't say this, it's the type of thing that you don't even say at home, but you're gonna go out, wait until you go out in public. Right? Want to make you uncomfortable. Oh, they looking at us funny. We don't operate on that level. So they hate themselves, they hate you, and they're trying to emasculate you, feminize you, and make you cut your mushroom tip off. I'm giving this all to you in one swift handful so you can begin to see this shit from a bird's eye view. I mean, maybe you already know this. Maybe this is just very, very obvious. Maybe I ain't saying nothing. And you know they always talking about equality when they always trying to put somebody else down. While they're trying to put somebody else down. How you gonna talk about equality, but you talking about putting somebody else down? You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah. Me and all of these other women who hate themselves and you, we all identify as trans. So you can too. If you want to be a woman, you can be a woman. You know, and if we can be men, if we want to be men, then we can be men. Because, like I said, y'all hate being women. That's what this shit is all about. You know what I'm saying? Even though you got the rights that you were fighting for, you can have a house, you can have a job, a car. Now you don't want that. It's like y'all want to, like, put everybody in slavery and be over at top of everybody and think you gonna be, like, the big head honcho, macho type dude. You know what I'm saying? When you really just ain't built for that. You know what I'm saying? That's not how this shit go. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, like, I'm not saying that you absolutely can't, because there are some women that are real strong women, and there are some women that are highly logical and highly sophisticated and highly know what they're talking about. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like somebody out there is selling y'all a dream, but it's really a nightmare. Think about what I just said. Some unseen exterior force has convinced you to hate yourself and your gender counterpart, you know what I'm saying, opposite gender, and is tricking you into having all of these emotions about all of this stuff that nobody, you know what I'm saying, that you really shouldn't care about. You know what I'm saying? Body dysmorphia and all of that, what have you. You know what I'm saying? Got you tripping off all of these different little things. Oh, well, if he doesn't do this, then he shouldn't have that. And if he has matching shoes, but it doesn't matter, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got to think about this shit, bro. Like, this shit is all being orchestrated for you to feel a type of way so you can act on these emotions, because somebody is trying to manipulate you. And they are manipulating you. Trying to get you to peer pressure all of these poor innocent young men, women, and children into offing themselves in their entire society, their entire culture, their entire world. You know what I mean? And I don't know if you believe in the devil or not, but if he did exist, I'm pretty sure that's something that he would want. Fact.